Hello, everybody. So today, Rich and I are going to talk about what are some of the benefits of being asleep spiritually. Rich, what's like the best thing you can think of right now? The benefit of being asleep spiritually.
Oh man, I don't have to fucking worry. I'd be a happy fucking guy. I wouldn't be grouchy. I wouldn't be pissy. I wouldn't be pissed the fuck off about the war. And not just about the war on 9/11, what really happened, but the lies about what really happened and how people, well, no, wait, if I'm asleep, I go, oh, it was a terrible thing. And I could just blame everybody else. And what else can I do? I can get a fucking vaccine and be safe from any issues, health issues that are worldwide issues. Just get a fucking shot. Oh, the first one didn't work. Oh, I'll get another one. Oh, I'll get another. They're fucking free too. So wow, I'll be safe then.
Actually, there are like some countries pay people to get a vaccine as like, hey, it's gonna help you out. So come on, take $100 and do another shot.
Yeah,
What
yeah.
I
You
would
know
like,
another thing? Go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
mine would be off topic, but I would have a lot of friends. I would have people to talk to because all of a sudden you have so many, topics in common. You can hate on people like, oh, Russia and Putin, they're all bad guys. So you can just blindly hate whatever. That would be great, like instead of being awake and knowing what's really going on. It's like, oh,
Yeah, yeah. That's good. Yeah. I was thinking of one a second ago.
yeah.
Yeah. Advantages of being asleep. Oh, I wouldn't have to be suspicious, because being suspicious, you might start thinking about somebody behind the scenes in secret causing these things to happen, like wars and worldwide health scares and like, why would terrorists fly airplanes into the buildings in New York? Why would they do? And just like, I wouldn't have to be suspicious. I wouldn't have to think about what the fuck's going on around here. I could be innocent and naive as fuck. Oh, God's will. Fuck you.
There we go.
I could be religious.
Hey, you can love Jesus or others.
I do love Jesus.
Oh.
Yeah. But
You
my
Bible
idea of
thumper.
yeah, my idea of who and what Jesus really is not exactly the same as everybody else.
No, that would be being awake, but you have to be spiritual
Oh,
asleep. That would be false teachings.
okay. Here's a thing that an advantage about being awake
Yeah.
is I could think God is some motherfucker with a flowing white hair.
There we go.
Looks kind of like Zeus, but different. And sits in a big fucking chair in the fucking clouds or some bullshit. And this guy, not a woman, guy is going to take care of all of it. God's will. I wouldn't have to be responsible for anything that's going on in the world. Wouldn't that be wonderful?
Yeah,
I like I'm going. Go ahead.
I would just have fun ridiculing people who would believe in such a thing like aliens and entities and some sort of alien love bite and shit. Like, oh, you crazy people, you need a vaccine and shut the fuck up. Like these people need to go to nut house for being crazy.
Yeah. I could feel like every fucking crazy people. They're being it's fun. You can call it delusional for being attacked in the middle of the night when their body's asleep and they're being sexually harassed by some entity or some damn thing. And you go, oh, it's nonsense. And I just kick back and fucking snore, man.
Yeah. I would have a really good time getting in touch with my feelings, especially the ones that are as regards to fear and concerns and worries. Like finally I could sit on the couch, watch TV 24/7, just listen to people that know it all, that have all the science in the world. And, like that would really help me. That would be so good instead of doing my own research and having my own opinion.
Yeah, I let somebody else do my thinking for me. Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. Whatever they say.
That would be so much
Must be
better.
true. Well, it's authorities. It's people, they work in government. They wouldn't possibly fucking lie. Well, hell no. Yeah. And I could feel safe that I have homeland security. Not only that, but I'm also safe in knowing that the federal government and the Federal Bureau of Investigation would be right there to look into anything that was suspicious. So I don't have to. So, this nonsense about 9/11 inside job, why, don't even worry about it. The FBI, the NSA, the CIA, all those government agencies they'll handle it. They'll find out the truth, and then they will share it. They will tell the media and our wonderful media who is there to share and enlighten humanity about what's really going on. That will leave you right there and help. It's really wonderful.
You know what I would like? I would like feeling this proud for women, having a guy with a dick representing women, saying he's a woman, and competing in female sport with a dick and all the muscles and everything else. I would be like, oh, finally, women are so good. Thank you, guy with a dick, for representing women. It'd be great, like finally we have some of the wins in the world. That would totally help.
Yeah. You know what's difficult about all this is like, it's like I can hardly fucking talking like this. I can hardly stand people that aren't fucking awake. What is wrong with you fuckers? What is fucking wrong with those fuckers? They're not listening. They're not paying attention. They don't give a shit. Are they even real people?
Question.
Anyway, I don't want to change the subject. I want to talk about how wonderful it is being asleep.
Yeah.
I don't have to worry about what real history was. Just listen to the latest fucking establishment story about what was the history. There was a country called Tartaria.
Yeah.
The Tartars. Huge, massive country. For some reason, it was just wiped out of human history. There's a few people still trying to keep the memory alive.
Oh, those fucking idiots. How dare they not listen to those that tell what the history actually is. Jeez.
Yeah.
So that's a question for you guys. What are some of the benefits you see for people that are asleep spiritually? Like, it's all fucked up in my mind.
Hey, let me be real here for a minute.
Are you real?
Sarcasm.
You don't even have a heart. How can you be real?
Well, you know what? Be real. If I stuck my hand behind it in the back, behind me, and waggled my hand, and like, oh, damn. But you know what I think it. Let me take a look at what I think it really is about people that are asleep. They don't get it. They believe mainstream media. They don't look past the headlines. They trust the authorities and the mainstream, and they will not look at alternative stories on how things might really be. Why is that? I think it's one, programming their whole life. But then there's different kinds of beings. They're shallow. They don't care. It's like, I don't know, man. They maybe you think it's, I don't fucking know. Okay, I don't fucking know why it's so goddamn obvious what's going on in this world. The manipulation, the lies, deception, all this. It's just so many different things. And trauma-based issues. I believe that the dark side really understands human psychologies, and MK Ultra level mind control. And they want to program an individual, or they want to program the masses. So you need to have trauma in order to program an individual. So you get massive social traumas, 9/11, pick a war, World War I, World War II, Korean War, Iraqi War, pick something. But the trauma, and then there's the latest recent wars, the traumas are so traumatic, emotionally disturbing for a lot of people, that the individual can't see past the trauma and think clearly and logically about this stuff. And they don't even want to. They're too caught up in the emotional pain, and they're dealing with their own suffering and pain and stuff like that. And the suffering and pain for others that are the victims of the latest atrocity.
Yep.
And they will not or cannot. It sounds like I don't have a heart. I'm talking about this. But it's, no, it's not it. So that's what I think might be part of the problem. Yeah. And so what are your thoughts? What do you suppose people are not waking up?
It's just like programmed. Like I look at certain groups of people who their entire lives were receiving information and they trusted that. Like, let's say I look at my grandpa, you know, he lives with most of his life with no electricity and everything else. And hey, electricity, oh, look, newspapers. And who controls who gives the newspapers is one thing, but then, hey, he got cable TV. So like now he can watch a few channels and they're all owned by same people anyway. And they're all spitting out same narrative. It's like he doesn't have any other sources, and everyone else in that same circle, same circumstances, they don't have any other sources. So no different opinions. And if you dare have some different opinion that's already being demonized by the government, you know, like, yeah, it's like so easy to start hating on others and just rejecting without even doing the research. So just,
yeah. And you know, I think another thing is that people that are not awake think they are awake.
That's true.
And,
that's true.
And then they think the people that are awake are delusional.
Yeah.
What an amazing time we live in.
Sure is. So yeah, we'll be wrapping it up. And hey, people, if you think of any benefits and advantages for people that are asleep spiritually, please share in the comments.
Yeah. All righty.
Okay. See you next time.